full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. Hey, yo, Vanadium, you make this.
Since the 4th grade, football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your, she digging me too. We digging each other, the shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with you stepped on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to if you stepped on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirt. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I f***ed that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This big trilly, I'm foolish pride. Crossing me, never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well. Brain cells just like fish, they for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine. By the time you know that gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a.
Hi, everyone. DA.
Thank you, Kevin.
Always does. Thank you, DA. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. Keldon Johnson is out there with Sabonis. And it's Zeller in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Chicago, the guard set is White alongside Levine. Jackson is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A nice shot by LeVert. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. You might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one. You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
LeVert against Levine. Now the Bulls with it. To the paint. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Indiana.
Well, you give Karis LeVert that kind of positioning, guys. I mean, he's going to finish with power.
To the middle. Here's Capella. Out to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jackson gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's LeVert. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Brogdon the pass to Zeller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by to Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Karis LeVert.
Levine showing you good effort that time, not allowing the foul to stop him from getting the shot off.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And here is Brogdon, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Levine against LeVert. Second chance shot, and Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's White, and White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Brogdon the pass to Johnson. And here's LeVert. Pass to Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's White. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Levine passes to Capella. Knocked away. Stolen by LeVert. Here's Johnson. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup.
Boy, Zeller's energy and activity infectious. His teammates really appreciate his hard work on the glass.
Stolen by Brogdon. Going inside. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Levine. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game.
And this team, they love Levine's talent, but more important now, they love the hard work and the improvement that's following.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's LeVert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Brogdon looking it over. Passes it to LeVert. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Pushing it up. And Levine throws it down.
Levine, one of the very best high flyers in the league, showing you the elevation right there.
Brogdon against White. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis.
And a lot can be said about Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Cody Zeller, and it's T.J. McConnell in for LeVert.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Back to Jackson. It doesn't go for him. And Indiana will come the other way. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to to win those battles.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Brissett has checked in for the Pacers. Torrey Craig comes in for Keldon Johnson. Brogdon kicks to McConnell. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Bitadze, the pass to McConnell. Here's Bitadze, 5 on the clock. Back to Brogdon. Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Ball. A tremendous game he played against Dallas.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Ball against McConnell. Out left to the wing. Bounce pass, Craig. A fader. Rebound by the Bulls.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Down low, here's Romero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's Chicago. Ball feeling it out a bit. Over McConnell. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Brogdon the pass to Brissett. McConnell against Ball. Here's McConnell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The 11-footer. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Ball kicks to Trent. Trains the three-pointer.
A pass-first point guard, Lonzo Ball is very consistent at looking to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Brogdon, defended by Trent. The pass to Bitadze. It's blocked. Pass to Romero, driving inside.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's McConnell. Here's Bitadze. Tries it again. And finally, that one's good. Bitadze's got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Ball. Inside, Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
There you see Harrell's great strength. We call that weight room ammonia strong. Leads to the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's McConnell.
Ball size and timing, really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
A shot by Brogdon. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's leading by 3 from the United.
It's all about just reading the...
He does. He is all hustle.
And undrafted back in 2015. But that energy and effort is what's earned McConnell a place in this league.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Montrezl Harrell. Gary Trent is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Romero in at center. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Zeller, he's checked in for Indiana. Karis LeVert comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Shot by Zeller, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Offensive rebound. The Bulls leading by 4. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. Been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
Love what he's about, David. Thank you. And so here is Chicago. 4-point game. Ball. And Ball steals it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Nice outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Ball against McConnell. Pass to Craig. McConnell with it. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And Ball with the block.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
LeVert grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 6. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Brissett. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And the Pacers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Johnson comes in for Torrey Craig. Indiana moving the ball around. Sabonis, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
McConnell against White. Here's LeVert. And the rejection by Jackson. Levine feeling it out a bit. Drives to the hoop, and Levine throws it down.
Hey, when you can beat people off the dribble, you got something going for yourself. I mean, Levine showing that great burst.
Here's McConnell. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And they'll keep possession. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Levine.
My goodness. And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Pacers trail by 13. McConnell passes to Zeller. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Pacers ball.
Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Bulls have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect for
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
This is it to LeVert. Sabonis, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
For 3, Levine, another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 16. LeVert against Levine. Now here's LeVert. Defense is right there. And there's the call by the official. They'll cut the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the rest to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze comes in for Cody Zeller. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Johnson. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice. But Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
LeVert against Levine. And it's LeVert missing. The Bulls leading by 14. Outside, Levine to the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Poked away. Here's Levine, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
2 minutes.
Brogdon outside. Shoots over Capella. Indiana again missing. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And then Levine with the chance.
Boy, how about Levine cooking these defenders? He's a lot of fun to watch.
1:39 left to play here in the half. Brogdon the pass to Bitadze. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot from free throw range. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance. And attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside. So it works hand in glove.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, now with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And there is the whistle. It goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Blocked in the pass to Johnson. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. The Bulls leading by 20. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. And just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, no question, Brogdon is a standout shooter. I mean, he's efficient and plays both ends of the floor. But you look at his shooting numbers. He's one of just a few players to have achieved a 50-40-90 season.
The Pacers making a change here. Craig's checked in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Craig pulls it in. LeVert with it. And so it's Zach LaVine making things. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. Sabonis is out there with Zeller, and it's Johnson in at the 3-slot. Now here's LeVert, defended by Trent, and denied at the rim. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be. Sometimes, Greg seems to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Romero, that falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. He's got 12.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Trent passes the ball. And there's the drive, and Ball slams it in.
Hard not to respect the excellent decision-making. I mean, Ball enjoys exploiting the defense, especially in the pick and roll.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. The pass to LeVert. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Looking to get it going. The shot that time, not on target. And the Bulls going the other way now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. Now here's LeVert. D right on him. Shot clock at 5. Over Iguodala. They grab their own miss. Shot by Zeller, no good.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Ball against Sabonis. Ball dishes to Harrell. Ball, the pass to Harrell. And Harrell snaps it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
They get the rebound.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
And it's Ball penetrating. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's LeVert, defended by Trent. Shot to stop the run. Here's Brogdon, shoots over Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul. Second team.
Remember now, Malcolm Brogdon was a second-round pick. But, boy, he can mix it up down low, and there's really a good all-around player.
Indiana making some changes. Brissett comes in for Cody Zeller, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Karis LeVert. Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Back to Jackson. Kick out to Levine. And he's good on the 3-ball. Levine's got 25 points in the game.
Levine has always had a nice feel for his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and his teammates encourage him to shoot it every time he gets an opportunity to.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Sabonis.
Bulls have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Levine against Sabonis. And the jam by Levine.
What a nice move by Levine. Tremendous handle. Gets him anywhere he needs to go, and then he does the rest of the work from there.
White against McConnell. Chicago grabs the miss. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
From 13, here's Sabonis. Lays it up off the glass. Sabonis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
Levine wide open. Off target from outside. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Johnson finds McConnell. And here is Brogdon. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Levine against Johnson. White dishes to Jackson. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you what, when Levine glides off the pick, I mean, you see the defensive attention he draws. It makes for an easy pass to the roller.
Pass to Sabonis. Levine against Brogdon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. 15 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Levine passes to White. Levine against Sabonis. And the jam by Levine.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Sabonis. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Brissett, guarded by Jackson. Back to Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Zach LaVine with the pass.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Brogdon against Levine. Inside. And here's the fast break. Johnson, that's for 2. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. They hit the road with that first of a 5-game run.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide-open man.
McConnell kicks to Sabonis. Brogdon outside. Fires it up. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, White. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Sabonis. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's such a good roller after setting the screen. It's hard to defend him in the screen and roll.
Here's Brogdon. And the rejection by Jackson. 1 second left. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Chicago. Now let's take the assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Carroll is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Romero in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside, Ball. Down low, swiped it away. Now here's Craig. Guarded closely. Here he goes. And he dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Clock at 6. Passes it to Romero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to Primo. Shoots over Ball. The shot by Primo, no good.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Lays it up and banks it in. Primo's got his first 2 points of the night. And Chicago has possession. Outside, Ball. Launches a 3. And they get it back. Got a piece of it. To the left wing. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Indiana moving the ball around. And the pass to Primo. And he banks in the layup. Primo's got 4 this quarter.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Outside, Ball. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Primo. He's covered by Iguodala. Driving the lane and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park.
Very few guys throw it down with as much force as Harold does. That's a dynamic play above the rim.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Trent in the corner. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Primo, the pass to Knox. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Ball against Craig. Left side, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Primo. Pass to Duarte. Robinson Earl. He's covered by Ball. The offensive rebound. Robinson Earl. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Romero. Out to the wing. Ball, the pass to Romero. It's good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Primo. Poked loose. In the corner, Knox with it. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Rebound by the Bulls. Now, here's Ball. Drops in the layup for 2.
I tell you what, because of his size and ball skills and vision, he's a handful for any defense, Lonzo Ball. I mean, he's able to convert primarily because of his size and sneaky strength.
Here's Duarte. They get it back. Now the pass to Primo. To the middle, Robinson Earl. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Cody Zeller's checked in for the Pacers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Knox. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside, Levine. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Levine's got 14 points here in the second half.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them. Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run.
Oh,
yes, sir! Yes, sir! Now that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
Pass Duarte. Here's Primo. Light covering. The end the drought. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, Levine. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Chicago. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Craig, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Knox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
That's on Clint Capella.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
Chicago making some changes. Akpala's checked in, and it's Dosunmu in for Levine. And a change for the Pacers. Bitadze's checked in. White looking around. Passes to Akpala. Capella inside, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
A fantastic show And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Zach LaVine.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Robinson Earl. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Indiana ball. Checking into the game for your ball.
And so Chicago takes this one and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never intended.
Oh, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had